I'm Mrs. Carter, and this is...
Hi, I'm Miss Cowans.
And today we're going to do an interview with each other. So, first question. Miss Cowans, what is your degree in? Or what will it be when you graduate this spring?
Yes, so this spring I will be graduating with a degree in geography with a double minor in secondary education and history at UNC Charlotte. It is a lot. It's pretty thick. What about you, Mrs. Carter?
Okay, so I have degrees in psychology, African American studies, secondary education, and administrative leadership. Yeah.
Thick.
It is. But I'm done.
Can you tell us a little bit about your family?
Okay, so the family I come from, I have a total of 6 siblings, including step and half siblings, and I am the oldest of all of them. But the family that I have helped create, I have a husband. We've been married since 2006, and we have 3 daughters, twins who are 14, and a 2-year-old.
Aww.
Yeah. How about you? Who's your family?
Oh, my family's not here, but I have 2 brothers. I'm actually the middle child, and I'm the only girl, so it's like royalty in my house. I love it. And I have my mom and dad who are in Florida with my younger brother, and my older brother actually lives with me in Charlotte.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so your family, your parents are in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Which states in these great United States of America have you lived in?
Okay, so I was born in Maryland. I was born at Andrews Air Force Base. And then I lived in Ohio. Then I moved back to Maryland. And that's all the places I've been. What about you?
I was born in New Jersey.
Okay.
But then I lived in Pennsylvania, then Virginia, then Arizona, then Maryland. I was in Maryland the same time you were in Maryland.
Yes.
Then back to Pennsylvania, and now I'm here, and I'm here for good. I promise. I promise.
So you were in Maryland when I was in high school.
Yes.
I think, yeah. She was in Maryland when I was in high school, which was 2014, 2013.
Yes, I was in Maryland from 2007 forward for quite a while. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So, Mrs. Carter, why teach civics and economics?
Well, first of all, I've taught a bunch of different classes, and this is one of my most favorite because to me it applies to every single thing that we touch throughout our entire lives. And I feel like this is the last free class that students get where they get to understand how the system works. And if they don't understand it here, then there's no guarantee that they're going to get it down the line. So I just feel a huge responsibility for this class. How about you?
I would definitely have to agree. It's my favorite because it kind of lays the foundation. Because like American history and world history, it already happened. You know, you can't really give your opinion on it because I mean it happened.
Yeah.
It's there, like things people did stuff. But like with this class, you learn about it. And you can formulate your own opinion about it and have discussions about it and like kind of move on through life through it. It's really more. It feels more applicable for me than other classes and other courses we have to take to graduate.
So now, the fun part. Okay. If a movie were made about your life, okay, I'm gonna kind of throw a curveball. I got 2 questions. The first question is, would it be animated or not?
Movies made out of me. It would be animated because some of the things that happened in my life I don't think actually happened because it's actually a little crazy.
Oh.
I'd have to make it animated.
Okay. So, what actor would you want to play you, even if it's voice acting in an animated film?
Definitely Kerry Washington, only because she's really sweet and she plays Olivia Pope and I love Scandal. She's really sweet, but Olivia can be really sweet and really personal, but when she gets down to business, she gets down to business and I resonate with that so much. So what about you? Animated or real time, real life?
So I don't know. But I just thought of that question off the cuff earlier, so I don't really know. I'm gonna go with real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I would do real life.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I think about like when I read books, like do I prefer fiction or nonfiction? And I prefer nonfiction.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with real life. That's what I
Okay.
do.
And then who is playing you in this real life film?
Okay. So mine isn't really necessarily based off of a character she played, but it's mostly because people will say, "Oh, you kind of remind me of her a little bit," and that would be Journey Smollett Bell. But I will say the one character of hers that she does play that reminds me of me is when I was a child and she was like a young teenager. Is in Roll Bounce. If you haven't seen it,
You should go watch Roll Bounce.
yes. Watch Roll Bounce. So Journey Smollett Bell is who I would have play me in a movie about my life.
I'd watch the movie about your life.
I would watch yours too. That's an animated film I would watch.
Speaking of animation, who do you think is the best actor to play Spider-Man?
Okay, I know this has been a point of contention,
Controversial, man.
and people may or may not like it, but it is my opinion, and I own it. And I'm gonna say, Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. Period. I have no explanation because that is the answer.
Okay. For
What about
me,
you? Yeah.
for me, goodness gracious. If we're going based off of talent, I'm gonna say Tom Holland. If we're going based off of looks, Andrew Garfield, hands down. He is just so gorgeous. I just think he's great. But I think Tom Holland definitely brings something different.
Okay. Now I will say, I know I didn't give any real ones. I just feel like his personality just jumps off the screen. Tom
Yeah.
Holland. I feel like I believe him to be Peter Parker. However, I will say that a student did have a really strong argument for Andrew Garfield. His argument was, if you've read all of the Spider-Man comic books, the way Andrew Garfield plays Spider-Man is probably the best.
To the T.
But because I have not read those, I'm gonna stick with what I said before and go with Tom Holland.